I feel very comfortable in the pocket. I think not just me. I think whenever player gets inside of the paint and like he's in that area, he's really dangerous. Everybody needs to collapse. He has so many options, and yeah. So I like what he's trying to do.
Nikola, do you have a feeling before a game starts that you're going to be more aggressive offensively that particular day, or is it literally just when the game starts?
No, it just depends what happened in the game.
You said before, turnovers have always been a problem since you've been here. You guys not to jinx it, but you're at the fourth lowest turnover rate this season. Is there anything that you can identify that might be the game for you?
And then we had two stupid ones in the end of the game. I mean, just not try to pass the risky. Just try to meet the ball. Hold their spot, but probably some details that we need to work on it. And like you said, we're doing a good job, but just in those moments, like in fourth quarter, we cannot have those turnovers.
I feel like Bruce had a really complete game. What did you see from that?
Yeah, he was really good for us. He had an amazing energy, of course, like he always does. He finally made the three. But yeah, that's it's good to see him playing that way, and he's gonna help us a lot. Playing that way the whole year.
Nicole, how do you feel Cam Johnson's coming along?
I know he's trying to get how to say. I think he doesn't want to mess it up, So maybe he overthinks sometimes. Maybe he's still looking for his shots, his looks, but that's fine. Like I think that's normal. He's a smart player. He's gonna figure it out, and we need to help him to encourage him to shoot the ball or to drive the ball more. But I talked to him and told him like maybe it's not going to be your night. Maybe just you're going to have 5 points, and and you need to be fine with that. Jeste, pa mislim smo kontrolisali utakmicu cijelu večer. Imali smo mali broj izgubljenih lopti, nekako smo uvijek napadali, mi smo bili ti ekipa koja je agresivnija. Lopta nije mislim, imali smo jako puno otvorenih trojki koje nismo pogodili, ali u četvrtini smo imali par izgubljenih lopti, ali dobro, eto, pobedili smo, što najvažnije, mislim da smo kontrolisali utakmicu. Pa ne znam šta se desi u tom momentu, to uradim, dakle nekako pokušavam da čitam situaciju, moment na terenu, odbranu, tako da nije mi ne određujem to pre nego što će se desiti. Pa ne, nije tako. Yes, I mean, it's always good to see Russ, especially because he was our teammate last year, and Russ is probably like for 1 year, I think me and him had a really good chemistry for such a short period of time, and he's a great player. He's a whole Hall of Famer, and it's always good to see him on the floor.
So, how important is it at home this year? You're 3-0 at home. Last year you lost 15 at home. I know you weren't happy with your home record.
Yeah.
How important is it to establish home dominance?
It is. I mean, I think just because I think that means something, and I think the year before we did a really good job. Or
the previous 2 years.
Yeah. So I think even last year we should win some games, and we were not kind of there to finish the game, or we were just too loose. But that cannot be a option. We need to feel dominant when we're playing at home. Yes, pa znam ga dosta. Pa da, to je ekipa koja isto igra jako brzo košarku, koji imaju različite igrače na različitim pozicijama, da ima odbrambene su stvarno jako dobri. Vidjet ćemo, eto, drago mi, vjerojatno ćemo se vidjeti ja i Nikola. Eto, vidjet ćemo, nadamo se da ćemo imati sličnu utakmicu kao danas igrom. Thank you guys, pleasure.
You've led wire to wire. What are you guys doing so well at home to get that to happen?
I think we're doing a great job of just taking what defense gives us, making sure that everybody is on the same page on both ends of the floor. I think we got to do a better job of just closing out quarters and limiting our opponents to one possession opportunities. But for the most part, still early in the season and we're still getting things going.
David talked about last week that you guys will roll, and then you have a little lull offensively. Maybe you settle for some shots or whatever. Can you feel those lulls? Do you know what they're happening, and what's the key to get out of them?
Yeah, I mean, we feel it, and we got a veteran group of guys that understand it and know what to do, what not to do. So moving forward, just limit those to the best of our abilities. A lot of times the offense seems like it's coming easy, so probably get a little bit lazy here and there, but at the same time, we got to be smart, make sure we take care of the basketball so we get more opportunities out there on offensive end.
6 games in for this season. Got a whole bunch left, by the way. What have you learned about this team?
It could be anybody's night on any given night. So sometimes some guys will score a lot. Some guys will make an impact on defense. Some guys will do both. So just try to do the best you can to participate in the game. And like I said, you never know when it'll be your night.
And speaking of the night, it seemed like Nikola kind of announced in the first minute or so, okay, I'm going to be a little aggressive tonight. He kind of was putting his stamp on it early, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I mean, there's going to be a lot of nights like that. I say it many times. I'm happy I'm on this end of the court to witness it instead of on the other side.
You guys won 3 games at home now, wire to wire. That's a hard thing to do. What's kind of the key of getting that done at home?
We know we can score the ball, and we know we can get stops. It's just putting it together for, the whole game and paying attention to details and closing the game a little bit better. But it's good to win at home, and we want to protect home, and we'll, continue to try to do that on the stretch.
Well, your 3-ball hasn't fallen yet, 0 for 5 tonight, but you made an impact on both ends of the floor. You were active. Coach Adelman talked about just in the presser. You were still active, which shows you can do more than just shoot the basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. Still a lot more that I can contribute on all ends of the floor, but it's a work in progress. Like I said, I'm going to get there. I believe in myself. Coaches believe in me. And, just as long as we win, man, I'm good.
76 more games, by the way, so there's a whole lot of time left. That being said, what have you learned in the first 6 about this team?
We can score. We can definitely score. And there's a lot of details that we can clean up, but there's a lot of talent on our roster, a lot of guys that are capable, deep team, and, it's exciting when you can just watch our team just put up points, get stops, get out and run, and it looks overwhelming.
Did it feel like tonight, maybe the first time of these 6, that Joker said, okay, I'm going to put a little physical presence to this game tonight?
Yeah, but, he can kind of do that whenever he wants. He just, at a certain point, they just have to respect it and send that double. That's all it is. Until they do that, until they close to him in space on the 3-point line and send that double in the post, he'll keep killing them.